Very good morning to all of you. Thank you.
By an incredible panel of
It's a very important topic, which
titled In the Midst of
This session on redefining Europe's place in the world.
Shared prosperity within planetary.
living through a very dramatic geopolitical shift.
The world may be very different today, but I believe that geopolitical shocks can and must serve as an opportunity.
We want strong allies, not seriously weakened ones. We want Europe to be strong.
The rules-based order is fading. We believe that from the fracture, we can build something bigger, better, stronger, more just.
Our power today rests on three pillars: our security, our competitiveness, and our unity.
Even with the very difficult geopolitical backdrop, we are seeing sustained economic growth.
The fact that the world is now moving to multipolarity also means that parts of the world are becoming more dynamic, economically stronger.
Growth requires statecraft. I'm determined to break the circle of poverty, that the son of the poorest should not be poor.
I think what government should be focused more on is policy conducive to growth.
当前新一轮科技革命和产业变革正在加速推进，带来新的历史机遇。
AI is technology that will diffuse faster and bring economic growth all around the world.
I would advocate that for the developing countries, build your infrastructure, get engaged in AI, and recognize that AI is likely to close the technology divide.
Digital public infrastructure is one of the critical infrastructures, but electricity is even more basic. Africa has 600 million people without electricity.
I do think AI will help with economic growth, but there is a concern that the young people coming on the job market are having a harder time finding jobs because of the ability of AI to replace them.
If we don't protect on the downside around kids, around jobs, around energy affordability, we shouldn't actually have the license to pursue the upside.
At heart, it is about the protection of everyone, including the most vulnerable population.
The future in the long term depends very much on innovation within planetary boundaries. And that is a real challenge.
One data center consumes electricity as much as a town with 100,000 households. This is the age of electricity, and how we are going to meet this.
100 miles by 100 miles of solar is enough to power the entire United States.
Today, the green economy is already a 5 trillion economy, and it's growing twice as fast as the revenues of the past. It is competitive. It is bringing resilience.
A lot is happening. It is disruptive, but we need steady nerves, calculated approaches, and answers.
I meet citizens group, I can see that there's anger, and the anger is just about ensuring a life with dignity for everyone.
This is our duty as business leaders, as head of states and governments, and we have everything in order to deliver this agenda.
The most important thing we must do is listen. We're not going to agree on everything. In fact, I'm sure we're going to disagree, but it's more necessary than ever before to have that conversation.
That is going to be a factor of willingness of people to accept and tolerate different paradigms, different cultural preferences, and different views of the world.